Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca, for those of you who are brand new. So I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading. I would like to say thank you for all the likes, the love, the subscribes. I can't tell you how much I do truly appreciate it. My heart to yours. So I'm going to pull an LXD card. We're going to see who Scorpio is in this reading. I can say that while I was tapping into your energy, I get the distinct feeling that there is something that you guys know that you're not sharing with people right now. So we got Sauvage, she who is wild, untamed, wild, and mysterious. There's a lot of purple in that card. So maybe some of you are stepping into enlightenment. Sauvage, she who is wild, casts a spell to change her into her most untamed self. She is caught up in the whirlwind, taking her into the wilderness of her inner soul. Cords connect her to the pendulum, one of her tools for exploring her true nature. Her two crow companions flutter by her as they watch the mystery unfold. Sauvage turns from light to dark, then back again, because she knows the power being both and neither. Here is the primitive pattern of her authentic self. Her eyes are closed to better hear the voice of the universe calling her back to her indigenous roots. The only person who can stop Sauvage is herself. The message of this card is to examine what makes you feel tame and predictable. Now commit to doing one unexpected act each day. Think of it as random acts of authenticity. Monitor the reaction of those in your inner circle. Some will be your corvid flightmates, while others may need to be gently moved further away. Only those who can support you in your arcane fancies need to be maintained. Your best answer to the current situation is to let them know you are a magical, wild thing. Your questions. Who supports my authenticity? What unexpected things can I do today? And where can my magic take me? Beautiful message, Scorpio. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get into it. This is the Tarot Grand Lux, isn't it? Yes, by Serial Marchetti, for those of you who like the cards. What is the recent past for my Scorpios? The Ten of Swords. Some of you have been done to death. Trapped in your thoughts. This feels like a lot of overthinking. What is the present situation? What is the present for my Scorpios? What is the present? The Seven of Swords. There's that knowing something and not saying it. This is also leaving the Two of Swords behind. The Two of Swords stands for a crossroads, a place of blindness. What is the blockage? What is the blockage? Justice. This is feeling like you're doing the right thing. The message from Spirit is the Hermit. What is the potential outcome? The Eight of Cups, walking away. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Coins. So this could be Taurus, in particular. That's what the King of Coins represents to me. It could be any earth sign. It could be you embodying this energy. The King of Coins knows how to get things done, right? He also knows how to do it in a very nurturing, I want to say mothering kind of way. This is a very earthy person. This is someone who understands fundamentals, foundations, and is also able to bring thoughts into reality. That's what earth signs represent. So let's get into this whole reading. Let's look at this Ten of Swords. Please clarify the Ten of Swords. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse. That's 3 tens. This is a major ending. The Star card in reverse. Oh, in the upright, sorry. The bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Coins. So there is a foundation here and a brand new solid foundation. There's also a wish come true. Once you see this, actually it's not so much a wish as it is understanding of your path and healing. There's a feeling of letting go of, I feel like some of you are moving home, that you're leaving your house. There's some sort of betrayal. There's something there that kept you stuck and feeling miserable, overburdened, underpaid, like the whole thing. And you've seen a way out of this, and that way out of this is a beautiful brand new beginning. Let's look at the Seven of Swords. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. Like I said, there's something you know that you're not speaking. There's the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. The Devil in the upright. And the Three of Swords in reverse. So for some of you, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So there's two groups here. There's those of you who know something and you have devised a plan, and you're sneaking out. You're taking all 7 of those swords. You're just figuring out, trying to how to get those last 2 swords to leave the situation unscathed. There's others of you that, and this could resonate for both groups, where there's something toxic, something that you feel bound to, something that, a betrayal that is clouding this vision that you had in the past. And I feel like there is a lot to do with feeling very stuck in a situation that you don't know the plan. It's always just popping up out of nowhere, that you're having to put out fires constantly. And there's a genuine sense of feeling stuck in this situation, and not being as clear as you were in the past about how to get out of that. And like I said, that it's almost like an addiction to the toxicity that's going on here, that you feel bound to it. So let's look at this Justice card. Please clarify the Justice card. Why is this the blockage? The 7 of Cups in reverse. Please clarify the Justice card. And this feels like overwhelm. It just feels very overwhelming. The 7 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles again. The bottom of the deck, we have the Prince of Wands in reverse. So, assessment, right? Some of you there's a need to take off the blindfold and see what you are actually passionate about, and to make a choice, a solid choice, a physical choice. I feel like the choice has been made in your heart, but it hasn't been brought into the material world, right? That I almost feel like I said that some of you are stuck right now in this inaction. There may be a plan here that needs to be abandoned for the overall good. And again, we have the King of Pentacles here. There's a real need to see what is true and right. But there is a lack of action. Let's look at this Hermit card. So far we have Taurus twice, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Virgo. Let's clarify the Hermit. Let's clarify the Hermit. The Hermit talks about going within and finding your path. There's that Ace of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Oh. And the Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot in reverse. So there is a need here to really look at your lack mentality and to bolster yourself up in this new beginning, and to light your fire. I also feel like there is some root chakra work that needs to be done here. All the red is really popping out at me. But this Hermit card is really, really, really looking at this Five of Pentacles in reverse in a very, I don't want to say disgusted, but like really scrutinizing it. So what is being trapped in a lack of self-worth doing to you, right? A lack of not feeling like you're enough. Because it is what is needing to be brought to attention, that there's this new beginning, and it may even be one that you need to be solitary on for a little while you figure out exactly how to move this forward. This is almost like perfectionism, and seeing how you are already perfect. And the Five of Swords in the upright. Okay, let's look at the Eight of Cups. Please clarify the Eight of Cups. So your material world needs to match your actions, or your actions need to match your material world and the inner spark. Really, really study. If this is a person, really look into what it is that their motives are. Okay, so let's look at this Eight of Cups. Please clarify the Eight of Cups. I love this particular Eight of Cups because it's walking out into the light and walking towards the light, and leaving behind all that emotional pain. We have Temperance, Sagittarius, the Five of Swords in the upright, one more. Thank you. And the Justice card in reverse. The bottom of the deck, there's that Chariot card again, in reverse. So you need to stop the mind chatter, and look at what's right for you, what you love, what brings you peace and joy, and blend that into your everyday life. And that is going to open this door to your freedom, to letting go of that emotional pain. You're on the way. If there's a need for revenge here in some way, you may want to temper that. Stinger a little bit, Scorpio. Okay. Yeah, the Three of Swords in reverse. So healing that pain. Let's pull a Spirit Animal Oracle card. What is the final message for my Scorpios? Nice. We have Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. And number 3, 22 is the Master Builder, by the way. It does not break down to a 4. Armadillo Spirit. Set healthy boundaries. Okay, and we will get a Mystical Shaman Oracle card. Oh, or 10. All right. I will take them. You got number 52, Standstill, which goes very well with the Hermit card. Number 21, the Gatherer, which breaks down to a 3. And number 48, the Sorcerer, which also breaks down to a 3. So you have 7, 3, 3 there. And I will read those to you. I wanted to hit the floor. Okay. When the standstill appears, it is a symbol of pausing, the act of observation and breathing space. It represents the benefits of temporary non-action as well as what happens when one is stuck. When things seem to stall or stagnate, or when you feel stuck, this symbol appears as a reminder that constant action isn't going to get you where you want to go. Perhaps it's time to gather more information or just wait until the universe makes the next move. No matter what, this moment is a beautiful gift orchestrated in your favor. Enjoy it. Let the universe bring all the parts together for the highest good. Go and play, recharge, and take the focus off whatever has stalled. Life will get busy again for you sooner than you think. The medicine. Time to get out of analysis paralysis. Standstill invites you to turn within, breathe, and recognize that this is the condition of the moment. It allows you the opportunity to bear witness to whatever is going on before movement resumes. This is also an opportunity to abort a project, to exit before damage. And it may also be time to relieve you of an unnecessary burden that you took on without considering the cost. Which one is Which one it is depends on you stopping, taking a deep breath, quieting your mind, and removing all your distractions. Then you can make your next move in a grounded, relaxed, detached way. When something doesn't go the way you think it should, remember the following. What is yours cannot be taken away. The Gatherer. Before we cultivated grains, we collected the wild bounty of nature. The gatherer finds abundant seeds, nuts, berries, and wild greens where the ordinary person sees only barren soil. The gatherer is the provider, the forager, and the gardener who collects roots and vegetables for the long winter when game is scarce. She does not hoard, trusting the bounty around her. Look at the resources you already have close at hand. This is a time of abundance. Everything around you is ripe and ready for harvest. Banish the notions of scarcity that have limited your choices and colored your destiny. Pack your food for the winter and start with the low-hanging fruit that is all around you. The medicine. Do not wander too far afield in search for what Spirit has already provided. Practice paying it forward, being thankful in advance of receiving. If you are in a scarcity mindset, open your heart to look beyond current conditions, and you will find the bounty being offered to you. Practice sharing, not hoarding. And the Sorcerer. This is the source of dark power. The sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. When the sorcerer enters your circle, you're being called to look at how your beliefs around scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of these dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beings are connected and the universe is abundant. The sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You're given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside of you. Make peace with it and choose another way. The medicine. Have you been feeling out of sorts because you've been faced with your own character flaws and the pain that you inflict on others when you are out of alignment? Radical self-acceptance is called for now. You must reconcile these darker aspects of your nature so you don't have irresponsibility and cause more harm to yourself and the ones you love. Excuse me. It's time to come out of denial and accept responsibility for your words and deeds. When you meet the energy of the sorcerer with humility, this destructive power transforms into grace, which you can use in service to the highest good. Perhaps it's time to make amends. Do it. It will set you free from the shadows and let you step into the light. Very, very nice. That, Scorpio, was your reading. I do hope it was helpful. If it was, hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, I love you. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.